Hey, hey, hey. Mine's up, mine's up. How you guys feeling tonight? You do. Hey. Hold on, y'all. Mine's up, mine's up. Hello, everyone. Come on in and share this live. We are going to talk strategy tonight. We are going to be talking about your goals for this month. Like you got for 24, you have like maybe 2 hours and 20 minutes left to be remaining in the month of January. Right now, in 2 hours, it is about to be February 1st, and I'm excited to know what is your plan, what is your method, what is your motive, what is your goal, where are you going, do you know where you are headed? 2021, guys, I'm taking 2021 very seriously, and those of you who are students of mine in the Fearless Cash Confidence course are very, very, very much aware that I'm taking 21 real serious, right? So last month I had you guys rock out and let me know if you guys were what you guys were gonna achieve by the time we got to January 31st. So guess what? Today is January 31st. So I need to know where everybody is, right? This way I can help you. So guys, this live was actually set and scheduled for my paid community, which is the Fearless Cash Confidence community. And what I decided to do was to come and share some strategy with you guys, just in case you might have some things that you want to get out of the way in the month of February, right? We all got some goals, we all got some money to make and all that other wonderful stuff. But if you don't got a strategy, you ain't gonna make no money. You ain't got no strategy, you ain't gonna make no money, right? So that's what Coach TK is here to vibe out with you guys about tonight. Hey, Sean, thank you. I love you, my love. Thank you so much. So definitely, guys, it's all about setting your intentions. It's all about having clarity as to where you're going, where you headed, what you want, how you want it, and all that other wonderful stuff. And guys, feel free to share this live, because obviously, you know what, we don't know who needs to hear what it is that, TK is going to deliver tonight. So before we get into strategy, what I am going to do is I am going to give you guys a quick lesson, all right? And this lesson that I'm going to share with you guys tonight is really going to be about you building up a very positive money mindset, right? Because if this is your first time tuning in with me, obviously you know my name by now, is Takiyah Diamond, and I am a personal development author, speaker, coach, and trainer in the field of reality transformation and financial psychology. And what I do is I help my clients who are driven and ambitious just like you overcome their limiting beliefs. I help them to thrive right where they are and step outside of their comfort zones so that they could step into their power zone, right? They get an opportunity to be true to themselves. They get an opportunity to actually take a look at, some of the trauma and the things that might have been hindering their success. And it's just been such an amazing journey to watch all of my students grow so quickly. You guys have grown so quickly. Coach is so proud of you guys. I can't even explain it, right? But I just want you guys to know that you are valuable. Your purpose is valuable. What you bring to the world is important. So please don't ever think that your story is not important, because it is. It is, okay? Somebody needs to hear your story. Hey, Netta, what's up, mama? What's up? What's up? Hey, Netta. Hey, Netta. What's up? What's up? Hey, Netta. Hey, Netta. Y'all know Coach High Vibe, and I told y'all, I know since yesterday, I became electrifying, okay? Well, I was always electrifying, but now try electrifying times 10. I don't know if y'all can handle that heat. Y'all can handle that? I'm going to give it to you anyway, whether you can handle it or not. So look. All right, so real quick, before we get into me talking to you guys about things that I want you to do for February, by the time Tomorrow is February the 1st, right? So for all of you entrepreneurs or those entrepreneurs that you know, I need you guys to share this in the groups that you know where there's some powerful women who are really focused on their goals and intentions and all that other stuff. Bring them on in, all right? Share this over there so that they could also get this information that I'm about to share with you guys, all right? So the first thing that I'm actually going to be sharing with you guys before we actually get into some strategies where you guys get to tell me where you feel stuck at, which you can start typing up now. Eventually I'm going to go in, I'm going to take a look at them, I'm going to see what you guys have. Tell me what it is that you want to, what is your intention for the month of February in your business, right? So it doesn't matter what you do. You know, you can sell lashes, you can sell houses, you can sell, I ain't gonna say that. You can sell what you want to sell, right? But you need to decide how much you're gonna make from what it is that you sell, right? This way you can have a more clear idea as to where you're going in your life, you know, where you're being directed to and how money is gonna show up in your life. Because the money's gonna show up in your life based on the way that you are showing up. All right. So let's go ahead and get into these first things that I want to chat with y'all about, which is 4 actionable steps to build a positive money mindset. All right. So we know it is no question that the entrepreneur in the modern community, we know, we hear it all the time that like now it's a whole fad, right? Like your money mindset gotta be right, girl. If you ain't got your money mindset right, you ain't gonna get no money, right? And so it has really actually turn into this thing where everybody is beginning to know that the reason why they are not achieving their goals, especially when it comes to meeting their income goals and exceeding their income goals, is because, right, you know, you guys have been fascinated with this whole wealth consciousness thing, right? I love it. Listen, I wouldn't be teaching it if I wasn't fascinated with it. I'm fascinated with the brain, period, right? So, so my thing is that, you know, it used to be a time where nobody talked about, you know, oh, you got to change your mind. You got to change the way you think and things like that. We were just programmed to think the way that we were thinking and we were puppeted to do. And you know, nobody told us or really taught us about credit. Nobody really taught us about life insurance. Nobody told us. I'm talking about the benefits of it, right? Because for the most part, what happens is, right, when you hear life insurance, you're like, oh, that means I got to plan for somebody's death. But guys, that's actually planning for somebody else's future. All right. So that's like, but that's a whole nother topic, because you know there's a way where you actually take your life insurance and all right, well, that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. All right, y'all know the money mindset start kicking in, and then I just start talking. Hey, Kyle, what's up, Jeff? Hey, mine's up. Jeff, I can't wait to work with you. I can't wait to go on the journey, guys. You guys, if you guys have ever heard of this book called Awaken in the Dream, right? Oh my God, this book is going to wake you up like crazy. So I'm still reading it, you know. But let me tell you something. Jeff Cloud is freaking phenomenal, and I'm telling you guys, you don't want to miss out. So y'all know how I always tell y'all like who you should listen to? Jeff Cloud. Tonight Jeff Cloud is in here. The Jeff Cloud is in my live. Do y'all know what this means? Okay. This means that my frequency is above the rim right now. Okay. For Jeff to be in here with me and sharing this time with me and you guys. All right. So let's just hop right on into this, because I don't want to keep you guys too long, and I know that my Fearless Cash Confident community, they was looking for meditation and they ready to do tapping and all kinds of crazy stuff they ready to do. But you know what, I promised that I would come here tonight, and so I'm gonna kill 2 birds in 1 stone and just give you guys, you know, just a few things to help you, you know, remember how to, or practice at least anyway, keeping a positive money mindset. So we know it's challenging to keep a positive mindset with a whole lot of different things going on in the world. But what I need you to understand is that you are the creator of your reality. So whatever it is that is going on inside of you is what you are seeing as a byproduct on the outside of you, right? And so what I'm saying to you is that you want to start to pay attention to what it is that you're paying attention to. Because a lot of times you're not paying attention to the way that you think. You're not paying attention to that the moment that you spend money, what is that thought that you have have right before you spend that dollar bill. Like, oh my God, I gotta, you know, the inner critic comes in and has a little conversation with you about how you don't really got it, blah, blah, blah. But I came to tell you that you have an opportunity to be louder than your inner critic. Or maybe at least come into oneness with that inner critic and say, thank you for sharing. You know, thank you for sharing. Thank you for showing me, you know, where I was stuck. Thank you for letting me identify the belief that's been hindering my success. At least one of them anyway, right? All right, and that's what Jeff is going to be helping me with. Get rid of any other limiting beliefs that I might got in the background that I don't see yet, you know? Or that maybe I didn't hear myself say yet, or I didn't notice myself say. Because Jeff is a beast at that. I'm a beast, but Jeff is a beast, okay? That's why y'all need him. That's why I gotta have him, all right? All right, so the first thing to maintaining and just having a positive money mindset is to become a money mindset sponge, all right? And the reason I say this is because you want to make sure that you're around other people who have the same mindset, right? So if you're always around people who have a lack mentality, chances are you're gonna follow their lead, all right? But on the other hand, if you're following people who are great money managers that know exactly what to do with their money, and even if they don't know, they've already delegated somebody else who is well educated to help them handle their finances or their businesses and things like that, right? So one of the simplest things that anyone can take to begin building a healthy relationship with money is by making sure that you are already like, submerging yourself in things that remind you of positive thoughts about money. If you are around positive people who have a positive money, but about business, about habits, about behaviors, about all of these different things that actually help them to elevate, what's going to happen to you is you're going to soon follow the same behaviors. So you know how they say that if you're around 4 millionaires, you'll be the 5th one. But if you're around 4 broke people, you'll be the 5th broke person. Or, you know what I mean? That's just the way that it is. You know what I mean? Hey, Marvin. Hey, Glam. Oh, you are very much welcome, Jeff, for that reflection. For sure, for sure, for sure. So, guys, the thing is that, you know, you want to make sure that when you learn about wealth consciousness, learn about it in a fun way. Try not to be so dense about it, because I know when it comes to money, people start going all crazy, like, oh my God, you know, I don't want to talk about money. And a lot of you guys find it hard to talk about money with your spouses. It shouldn't be hard to talk about money with your spouse. That's somebody you should feel very comfortable with as far as speaking with about your finances. All right. And so, you know, you want to at least digest at least 1 hour. At least 1 hour, guys. Come on, man. Y'all spend an hour on Facebook. The least you can do is spend 1 hour on your own mind and sponge up, digest some money mindset things that'll keep you motivated, keep you upbeat, and really help your mind stay on track, so that when those little things, I call them ants, those automatic negative thoughts that come in, it'll give you the opportunity to step right on them and smush them and keep them moving, right? All right, so, you know, making that simple step of just taking an hour to really just digest yourself with some really positive things and committing to money mindset content at least once a day, guys. Even if it's a podcast, a YouTube video, or whatever the case might be. Maybe reading before you go to bed at night, right? Things like that. Just making that simple shift will drastically change things for you, all right? And so, not only that, change the people that you're surrounded by, okay? Because if they all got broke money mindsets, honey, it's the reason why you can't get out of where you are, all right? All right, so the next thing is to identify your go-to affirmations. All right, so for example, if you struggle with the idea that people with money are greedy, right? Therefore, you subconsciously self-sabotage by keeping low-paying jobs or not making enough money money in your business, right? Because basically you told your subconscious mind that I can't be rich because I don't want to be greedy. And since I don't want to be greedy, I can't make more money than I can't make a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? So I want you to see here where how your brain actually plays tricks on you here. All right. All right. So when you keep that low paying job and things like that, a good affirmation to use would be having money and being a good person work together, right? You don't have to have this whole thing like, oh, if I have a lot of money, then I'm a bad person, or I'm a bad person if I have a lot of money, or if I don't have a lot of money, then people are going to judge me, and if I do have too much money, just all of this blah 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 blah. All right, it's just subconscious self-sabotage. All right, so you want to think about affirmations that you can use to replace it, right? So for instance, maybe you can say something like, the more that I have to give, the more that I have, the more that I have to give, right? So if you look at it from that aspect, then you wouldn't be worried about, okay, this person got too much money, or they selfish, or whatever the case might be. All right, so you want to just go on maybe like Pinterest or something like that and look for some affirmations that have to do with money mindset, and that will help you, post some things around, things like that will help to reinforce the belief when it comes to your positive money mindset. Okay, so the next thing is to ditch the negative language. I think I tell my clients and my students this all the time. All right, so I want you to notice how 95% of the time, people spend it complaining. Right? Most of the time people spend it complaining, and it's the easiest way to bond with somebody. When everybody complaining together, everybody got a problem, right? And then everybody just kind of goes into this awkward silence, right? And it's all good though, it's all good, right? So anyway, the bottom line that I'm making here is to pay attention to the negative language and the things that you're saying, all right? And also pay attention to the excuses that you're giving yourself, because sometimes you can make an excuse, or you might just be playing, but you have to understand that your subconscious mind does not understand the difference between what's real and what's fake. And so when you have this emotional charge to something that you consider yourself to be playing about, your subconscious mind is taking the order, all right? So ditch the negative language, all right? You want to make sure that you are speaking positively over your money, over your finances, that even if you don't see something in the physical, you want to feel it in your heart, knowing that more is already on its way to me now, that I'm creating new and innovative ideas that I am being generously compensated for. I've created programs, I've created products, I've created courses, I've created whatever it is that you have created, right? You want to ditch the negative language so that you can speak fluently and actively, positively over yourself and your business, all right? So the best way that you're going to do that is you're going to actively eliminate any and all negative language from your vocabulary, all right? I know this is hard. I know it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. When you got more money flowing into your life because you're not speaking negative over your finances, will it be worth the mindset change? Will it be worth the mouth change, to change your mouth, what's coming out of your mouth, right? Okay? I'm sure it would be pretty beneficial, right? And so if you find yourself on the verge of complaining, maybe about the cost of the sandwich, the sandwich costs too much, right? Watch that. You see how the belief comes in and literally robs you blind, right? And then you wonder like, well, Dad, you're not really thinking about what you said, that whatever you said about the sandwich was sending a signal, or that was sending a message to your subconscious, a whole nother message, right? And so this is the reason why it's important for you to pay attention to allowing the times that you're allowing so much negativity to come out of your mouth, because what it's doing is it is fostering a sense of self-victimhood, okay? And so you do not need that whole self-victimization, that self-pity. It's not necessary, all right? Whatever happened. If the sandwich cost too much or you felt like you didn't have enough at the time, choose another sandwich, right? Okay, I'm just saying, right? So guess what? If you have have the money for the sandwich, buy the sandwich. Why? Because when you buy the sandwich, you're going to be happy with the sandwich, especially if it's a sandwich that you really, really like. You love it a lot. You know, maybe it's a one of them sandwich from Sandwiches, and it'd be like a whole lot of meat in it or whatever. So yeah, maybe the sandwich costs $12. But guess what? You're going to feel fulfilled by the time you finish eating that sandwich. You feel what I'm saying? So you want to look at the benefits. Get what I'm saying? You want to look at the benefits. Hold on, guys. Okay. So yeah, so you want to look at the benefits. All right? All right. So that was the main thing is... Oh, you could say, I wrote this down. Now, I'm so happy that I went with turkey instead of egg salad, right? Sound corny like that. I don't know. Just find another way to turn it around, like to shift the direction of it, all right? So your positive language, you know, even though your positive language might seem cheesy and sometimes people be like, oh, she too positive or he too positive, right? It's okay. Let them think that. And that's probably the reason why their life looks the way that it does, all right? So you don't want to come from that space. Just be the observer, but alter yourself, all right, at the end of the day, because you're the only person that needs to be altered, all right? All right, so at the end of the day, guys, you want to remember that positivity naturally attracts positivity, all right? Positivity naturally attracts positivity. And so you want to naturally speak wealth into your life, not out of your life. Not complaining about how much the sandwich costs. If you want the damn sandwich, buy the sandwich, Gina. You understand what I'm saying? It's okay, all right? But if you have a mindset like, oh my God, if I buy the sandwich, I'm not going to have anything. I have a mindset like, you know what? I'm about to buy the sandwich. This sandwich is about to be good. I ain't worried about the money because money always comes to me easily and effortlessly. Always. So I'm not worried about this sandwich. Or whatever it is, I'll get the money back. It's going to flow back to me. So I'm not worried about it, right? So you have to come from that space, guys. You got to get up out of that other mindset. The lack mindset of, I really want the sandwich, but deep down I can't afford it. All right? Don't do that. At the moment you have it, you can do it. I be responsible, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. Don't deprive yourself, all right? And so the very, very, very last one that I'm going to get to you guys is to make sure that you have the right mentors in your corner, like me. Of course, right? So you always want to have, you know, a mentor who's actually going to help to lift you up and to who can help you see through the veil, all right? Who can actually help you see and pause and think about, you know, who you really are or what you're typically doing, what your typical actions are, you know, things like that, so that you can actually see the behavioral trend that you have going on, all right? Because once you notice the behavioral trend, then boom, there's the opportunity in the midst of the opposition to change it, all right? So get the right mentors in your corner. When you have the right mentors, the right mentors actually help you to have clarity. They actually help you to get the courage that you need, the confidence that you need to do things that you probably didn't have the confidence to do before, right? You also want to make sure that you're seeking mentors that have already done what it is that you're trying to do, right? Or that you want to do, or that you're choosing to do, right? Because if you have somebody who's done it before, chances are they already made all of the mistakes, so they can prevent you from making the same mistakes that they made, right? Because that's what it's about. It's about, you know, knowing people who know other people that can help everybody in some kind of way. You understand what I mean? So that when you have the right mentors in your corner, you got the right people that want to see you successful. They put the right roadmaps in front of your eyes when you have the right mentors, right? They show you, look, this is just how you're going to get there. This is the strategy. This is how you're going to do it, right? All right, so you want to make sure that you have the right mentors in front of you, all right? Stop talking to the wrong people who don't know what it is that you need to know, okay? So that's what I definitely wanted to say, all right? So you want to cut out the frustration, cut out that overwhelm, the whole trial and error, and talk to somebody who did it already. All right? Talk to somebody. Stop killing yourself. Talk to somebody. And don't be afraid, guys. Sometimes I know many people might have fear of rejection. Maybe they're scared to ask somebody for help because they don't want to look stupid, or they think that the person is just too busy to help them, or whatever the case might be. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That you might have that, but you just want to notice that that is your ego, right? And that it doesn't want you to propel forward. So it is going to stop you in your tracks the moment that you're trying to do something that's going to put you on the other side of where it's been comfortable for so long. So you got to remember that your ego has been playing this game for so long, taking over your mind, and you thinking that you are your ego, right? And you taking actions that actually go against the grain. But how beautiful is it going to be when you actually roll with the flow and know that the right people are by your side, that you have the right strategy in place, that you have the right marketing team to help you out, right? That you have the right people who know what you don't know that can help you get to where you gotta go, all right? And so that's what the main thing is, all right? So, hey, what's up, Shahir? What's up, everybody? Mine's up, mine's up, mine's up. All right, thank you. All right, so if I told you guys, if you guys had and that's the end of the lesson. Let me cut that off. All right, so that was the end of today's quickie lesson. All right, which was about keeping a positive money mindset. So the first thing was to become a money mindset sponge, right? Sponge up as much money mindset information as you can, because the more that your brain consistently gets those downloads of information, the more prosperous you're going to become. Because now you're not going to have the fear of whether or not you can make the money or not. You're going to already believe and trust and know, because you know that you are the creator of your reality, right? So design it, all right? Stop waiting for somebody to come out the sky and save you and do it for you, all right? You got the power, okay? Use your head, use your mind, use your heart, use your imagination, use your feelings, use your emotions, and generate that success to you, all right? Number 2 was to identify your go-to affirmations, right? So when you know that you sometimes, struggle with accepting people who are greedy or whatever the case might be, you want to just change your word, change your verbiage. It's all right to be wealthy and happy. Like, just because I heard that story that wealthy people are greedy, that's not true, right? Wealthy people get to help more people become wealthy because they have the funds to actually help fund other businesses and help other people, right? All right, so let's go deeper, all right? So number 3 was ditch the negative language. Stop talking that ridiculous language to yourself, all right? And stop worrying about what other people said to you in the process, right? So maybe you was in a bad relationship and your spouse always said bad things about money, right? Maybe it was friends, maybe it was family members, maybe it was a boss, or maybe you got a bad paycheck one day, right? And it just made you feel some kind of way. And now you just feel like, I don't even want to be at this job no more, because you got to watch your words. Like, literally, you got to watch it, all right? And so if that's you and that happens to you, you just want to pause for a moment, all right? And you want to remember that your dreams are greater than your drama. Your dreams are greater than your drama. So you just going to stop that drama right in its tracks, right? Ditch that negative language and get back to the dream. Get back, put your focus back on, you know what? I'm so grateful and thankful that, I am thinking differently about my business. I'm so grateful and thankful that things are turning around for me in my life. I'm so grateful and thankful that my business is expanding exponentially, all right? And then the last one was making sure that you have the right people in your corner, the right mentors in your corner. Making sure that you're connecting with the people who can help you get somewhere. All right, guys. So that is the end of today's lesson. For those of you guys who are in the Fearless Cash Confidence course community, you can go ahead and meet me over there within the next 5 minutes. I'm going to just come up out of this, but I definitely wanted to make sure that I did today's lesson. I was going to do some strategy here, but you know what? I'm not. I'm just going to leave the lesson where it is, and then I'm going to do what I originally set out to do, which was come and give my Fearless Cash Confidence community strategy, their additional strategy tonight. But we got something else we supposed to do. Y'all know what we supposed to do tonight. So that's what we gonna go do. All right. 369. Let's get it. All right, guys. I see you. For the rest of you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please share this live. Please visit my website at www.TakiyahDiamond.com. If for whatever reason you feel like you need a coach, you feel a little stuck, and maybe in your business you just feel like there's a lock on the amount of money that you have actually been able to receive, let's take a look and see what is it that's going on inside of you. What beliefs are you holding on to that's limiting the amount of financial abundance that can flow to you? All right, because it's not that you're not attracting money, it's just that your money attraction flow is not at the vibration to where it could come in at large amounts. And sometimes that's because you got too much going on in your personal life. So if your frequency is all over the place because you got baby daddy drama, baby mama drama, mama drama, grandma drama, and everybody else drama, all right, the boss drama, your co-workers, everybody else's drama, is going to drop your vibration. So when you're doing all of this work to raise your frequency and change your money mindset, and then you dip back down into that low vibration, it's a little challenging for you to have to bring yourself back up. So you want to make sure that you have the right people in your corner, the right mentors in your corner, following the right YouTube videos and things like that, so that you can make sure that you are putting the right things in your mind and that you are being guided in the right direction. And not only that, you are being supported in the direction in which you're going. Okay? All right, guys. So I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Like I said, visit the website at TakiyahDiamond.com. If you want to book a session with me, I will be putting a link in the comments for you where you can actually have a clarity session with me. Let's do a consultation. Let me see where you are. And let's see if we're a match for each other. I do not work with everybody. However, I would love to connect with you to see if we are a match. Okay? And so, again, I thank you so much for allowing me to bless you with my presence. I appreciate you, and have an amazing evening. Deuces.